They'll be hand-painted individually a little bit?
I wouldn't say that. No, I would say the map is hand-painted entirely.
Okay, yeah.
And the butterflies are digital scans of real butterflies that are then kind of manipulated in various ways to be made into a little 3D sculpture.
And then the map itself.
And the map is based on, just looking at a lot of different maps of whatever place it is, and sort of loosely on a set of 50s atlases I have.
That's beautiful iridescent paint in there.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things about it is this sort of feeling of the map as an old object that has some wear and history about it. And then some cycles of, I do a lot of kind of additive painting and then grinding and sanding. That's why my floor looks the way it is, because I put them on the floor and work on them with a sander.
And it's a big handmade piece of paper, or what kind of?
It's about 30 or 40. Like this is.
Are they all
in the works.
mushed together?
This is going to be turkey. It's about.
Oh, cool.
It's a lot of paper. And you can see it's hard.
Yeah.
Because there's layers of glue in between this, and then this will get sanded on some more. So they have this really archaeological and cyclical kind of feeling, which in my mind marries with the cyclicality you associate with the butterflies. Although the butterflies seem kind of fresh and young compared to the place they're in.
And then what about as far as archival?
It's all archival material.
Is it okay to not have it under glass? I can't remember.
Well,
do you need to have it protected?
I have recommended to people that they frame it in a plexi box. I've sold most of the ones I've made, and I would say almost all, except the most recent ones. And nobody has been resistant to that idea. There hasn't been anyone who has said, I don't want to.
Yeah, I guess I just couldn't remember if they were. I guess if I didn't notice the plexi box.
It's possible, in an art fair, you probably saw it not in a box.
Oh, okay.
And to be truthful, I kind of thought it was a necessary compromise when I first thought about the box. But now that I've seen them boxed a number of times, I love them in the boxes. I think they look even better. Because all this kind of like these little irregularities, when it's in the regular box, they're much more dramatic.
You notice it more.
It's kind of like when you go to the Met and you see like an old Egyptian dress or something, and it's in this new plexi box, or how they do that with African sculpture, and all its little kind of wabi-sabi funky things look even better, you know? So I really like it a lot, and I've noticed that people also do. They say, oh, it looks so great, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, and it enhances, I guess, the object-like quality of it. That's beautiful.
So they're usually like, there's this sort of a back to the box, like maybe it's linen or it's silk or something, and then the sides are clear. So.
Yeah, gorgeous. Are you finished with this one?
Yes,
or are you still?
Yeah, no, it's finished. And this is a print. This is a trial proof. It's not an exact member of the edition, but it's very, very close. If you had the edition here, you barely notice.
Is that you up there?
Yeah, it's a self-portrait as a mummy. And because I use images in a kind of pictorial language, I've always wanted to kind of do something that mimes hieroglyphics in Egyptian art.
Oh, it really works. I mean, did Sharks do?
Yeah, I did it with Bud Shark. It's a lithograph. I think it's 6 colors. It has 3 kinds of gold leaf, and it's in 26 pieces.
Oh wow!
That are cut out and assembled.
Wow.
It has my feet on the bottom here in this kind of cheesecloth, like mummies have, bands of cheesecloth. And it's signed down there. It's called Spells and Incantations.
It's very cool.
And it, too, ends up more often than not in a plexi box. And I own one in a plexi box, and it has a black background, and it's very kind of dramatic looking.
It's like a sarcophagus in a clear sarcophagus or something.
Yeah.